Hi, I'm Hisatsu5, and this is the Spyderco Pacific Salt Tabletop Review. You may have heard me mention this knife when I took y'all along with me to Bolivar Peninsula to assess the damage after Hurricane Ike. Then my batteries went dead, and well, you know what happened. So now I'm here to finish the job. Like I said, this is Spyderco Pacific Salt from the Salt series of knives. The reason why it's called the Salt series of knives is because it's made out of H1 steel and it will not rust. So you can take it in salt water with you and it still be clean. I've used this fishing, kayaking, swimming, you name it. I've done it with this. And it still looks like it's new out of the box. Nice and shiny. Some specs on this knife though is this 8 5 inches long, the overall length, or 219 millimeters long, and the blade length is 3/14 inches long, or 97 millimeters long, and the cutting edge itself, the actual cutting edge, is 3 3/8 inches long, or 86 millimeters. And the blade thickness is 1/8 inch thick, or 3 millimeters thick. With the yellow FRN handles, I chose yellow because it'd be easier to find if I dropped it. I hate losing knives. It's happened to me before. Don't plan on it happening with this one. It's always a good idea to have a lanyard on these knives if you're going to be out in the water with them. Make sure you don't drop them. I recommend that with a lot of knives. I did have a lanyard on this when I took it on my trip to Arkansas, but I took it off because it was an ugly lanyard. This is ambidextrous, left-handed or right-handed, but tip up only. But it don't bother me at all. Has the volcano grips on it, pretty sticky, has some jimping on the thumb ramp, and the jimping is very sharp and I'm not sharp that it's going to cut you, but it's very sticky, high traction jimping. But I wish they would have put a little bit more on the ramp and a little bit on the handle. Besides those two shortcomings, there's nothing wrong with the knife. So if you enjoy water sports, diving, swimming, fishing, boating, there was no reason why you shouldn't have a blade on you. You never know when the worst is going to happen. You're going to get tangled up. You're going to have to cut yourself free. Maybe you're on the boat and it'll just be convenient for you to have a knife on you. Cut up food, cut up rope, cut up line. It can be life-saving or it can be convenient. And speaking of convenient, before I started making this video on the Spyderco Pacific Salt, I found out that Spyderco is currently making a fully black coated Spyderco Pacific Salt. It has the black coating on the blade, black handle, and black pocket clip right there. You can see the MSRP price right there. And I don't necessarily like the knife just because I'm afraid I'll lose it. It's the salt knife, and if I'm going to be around water, I wanted mine to be yellow so I can see it if I dropped it. But it does look good. It's cool looking. They currently do not make a serrated version of the black Pacific Salt. Maybe they will in the future, but they only have it in plain edge. I chose the fully serrated edge because I knew that when I'm fishing and kayaking, I'm going to be cutting a lot of line, and I thought the serrations would be best for that. Also, as you can see, this knife does not have any liners in it. Keeps it real lightweight. I like it, and it's really comfortable, just like the Endura. In fact, it looks a whole lot like the Endura, but just waterproof. Well, I'm Hisatsu5, and that is my tabletop review over the Spyderco Pacific Salt. I hope you like it. It's a great blade, and just goes to show it doesn't matter where you go, there's a blade out there for you. I'm Hisatsu5, and I'm out.